Hey.
Hey.
What are we doing today?
We did citizenship tests.
We are becoming more Canadian.
We're becoming more Canadian.
Oh, becoming Canadian.
Still.
How did it go?
Good. Matt and I have applied for Canadian citizenship. Now, I was under the impression that it would take the same amount of time, that our PR took, or potentially even longer, and our PR took forever, like years to get. So I was under the impression that doing this Canadian citizenship would be kind of on the same timeline. However, it's not. Ours is moving very swiftly. So we got emails last Monday to do our citizenship test. And they give you a 3-week period to do it. So from last Friday was the start day, and I think March the 3rd is the end day. So Matt has been very good. He's been reading the material, the test material, since December and November. I, on the other hand, have not, and I'm not surprised. My track record of revising for exams is terrible. Look at my school. I never revised for any of my exams at school. I never did homework, very rarely went to my lessons. I was a really bad student. I passed all of my exams, but I did very average. I was a C student, B's in health and social, and I think I got a B in physics. And that's without revising. So imagine what I could have done if I had revised. I'd have sailed through school. Now, I've read the material twice and done a few exam practices, and Matt and I have been testing each other this week. So while Matt's at work and not here, I am going to read the book again. There is some stuff in the book that's not actually correct, Canada. You should probably change that. So I'm gonna read the material once more, and then get it up right here and just do the test, because I'd rather do it sooner than later while the material is still fresh in my head. And then I think Matt is actually gonna stay at work, read the material again, and do his at work, just so there's no distractions, because we have to film ourselves doing the test to make sure that, there's no cheating and it has to be quiet. So while Matt's at work, I'm gonna do that. So let's do some revision. And now that some revision is done, let's get set up and hopefully pass Canadian citizenship test.
So you got 19 out of 20?
I got 19 out of 20.
And you did yours at home, so I had to do mine at work.
You didn't have to, you chose to.
Internet just gave up. I'm well, this is good. So finally managed to get into it. And you really messed me up.
How?
By going first, you got 19, and I'm just I
honestly thought I got 20. I have no idea which one I got wrong.
Well, but your thing said 19.
No, but I went through it and I was oh, I've got 20.
So I'm just going through it. My chest was pounding.
Oh?
Because I'm you got 19. I was I can't get less than her. I have to at least get the same, because you'll just lord it over me.
I won't lord it over you. I'll be I knew you got 20 out of 20.
20 out of 20. I am more Canadian than you.
I honestly thought I did, and I have no idea which question I got wrong.
Yeah, but guess what?
What?
You didn't, did you? You didn't. Who did?
So
I
when you
did.
picked up the camera and I was you're gonna lord it over me, and you were no.
I'm not that guy.
Because you are!
Because I am.
What are you talking about?
So yeah, we've just passed provisionally the tests, so now we just have to wait for them to verify them, and then hopefully within a couple of months we can do the oath ceremony, and then we will officially have become Canadian. But this is all that we have to do now.
Aye, it's in the government's hands for the next few months.
And then we get to pay more money for a passport.
Aye.
So that was today. Happy Valentine's Day, the commercial holiday that it is.
So Hallmark holiday that is.
And this is my world.